Where could Mona, Akechi-kun, and he be?
It would have been cool if it was just myself and Akechi in the Velvet Room, having a little moment before he disappears. That would have been actually really badass. But yeah, he's no longer here.
We've literally looked everywhere.
This is our original reality, right?
I believe so, yes.
The metanav is gone. We don't even have a way to check anymore.
At any rate, there's no point in worrying about it here. We should work all of this out somewhere else. You're right. Now that I think about it, we've been out all night too. So let's go to LeBlanc.
Huh?
Samire, let's go!
Oh, right.
What is that? Is that a newspaper in 2023?
I'm home.
You didn't tell me you'd be out all night. You should have at least gotten in touch with me about it.
I'm sorry, Sojiro.
We're the ones who kept her out so late. We should be apologizing for her. And we're all back so early in the morning. We're awfully sorry.
Stop apologizing so much. Being worried isn't exactly on my list of favorite activities, but I assume you had a good reason for it, right?
Have you seen him at all lately?
Sojiro's gonna be like, who's him? And then maybe Akechi and I just cease to exist.
Him?
Oh shit.
What are you bringing him up for?
You know what his deal is right now, Sojiro?
Well, yeah. He's been locked up since last year.
What?
Locked up?
Wait a minute.
What's going on?
What are you guys talking about?
Everything has been reverted to the way it should have been. Everything. That's what Lavenza said. I'm locked up. So, is this like back from the original story? So when I got caught outside of Sai's palace. Right! Before the events that Maruki's... Of course, before the events of Maruki's like distortion, right. So I escaped Sai's palace, I was arrested, and I was locked up, as Sojiro says, but there was no need to fear because Akechi, well, he was dead at the time, so... Well, no, Akechi doesn't exist anymore, so I wasn't in danger of being killed, so right now I'm just waiting in prison still.
Well, I was gonna ask you that, but now I'm getting a strange feeling that I've been seeing him until fairly recently. Anyways, why don't you all take a seat before I go over his situation?
Or maybe there's some sort of new information I don't know now.
So he's in juvenile detention.
Right.
Well, I need to stock up on a few supplies before I open up shop. Feel free to hang out here while I'm out.
Thank you. So, this is our original reality, right? Or are we in another different one now?
You know, these unexpected changes could actually be the end results of our actions in our own reality. Remember how he was originally planning on turning himself into the police?
Right. So this... Okay, so this is what happened. Because Akechi didn't exist. So I'm the one who went to jail.
Then Akechi-kun did it for him instead.
But that took place in Dr. Maruki's reality, which means he's currently...
But my reality was to wish for Akechi to be back. Because he's my rival.
So everything that would have happened if it weren't for Dr. Maruki, now it's actually happened?
Aren't I screwed though? Because now technically I'm in detention, yeah. But I'm literally I'm in prison now because I'm the leader of the Phantom Thieves and I changed Shido's heart. So aren't I screwed?
You know, what you y'all are saying is starting to make sense. But in that case, in the real reality, I mean, the reality we're in right now, what happened with Morgana and Akechi?
Oh yeah, true. What happened to Morgana?
Don't say it. Just like with my mom. Now Morgana's.
I don't think
Did
so.
someone say my name?
Yeah, I think it's just like when we destroyed the Holy Grail. He just lost his memento self.
This again?
Recycled gags suck! Why do you always have to get us all worried like that? How are you here? Looks like it really was just the metaverse me who disappeared.
Again.
Eventually, I woke up in Shibuya. Getting all the way back here took some time.
Come on, don't scare us like that. Oh, but wait, does that mean Akechi's...
No, it's not the same for him.
What is it, Mona-chan? Well, about him.
No. I can't believe Akechi-san's really...
What the hell? So he was fighting that hard, knowing he was gonna disappear the whole time.
He stuck to his convictions, even in Maruki's false reality. I mean, when you really think about it, Akechi was dead since Shido's palace. Only his conscience was alive in Maruki's reality, and even then, it was still so strong that he was still like he still kept to the normal Akechi's ideals, where he doesn't want to be controlled by anyone. He wanted to fight Maruki. He didn't want anyone to dictate his life.
So he's incarcerated, and Akechi is...
Deceased.
I thought I'd braced myself for the decision we made, but this truly is a harsh reality.
We all decided to live our real lives and look to the future from here. But even so... I just can't accept Senpai being stuck behind bars. Why don't we try to help him somehow?
Nice. I'm impressed with the idea.
Yeah, we won't put up with this injustice.
But what can we do to actually help him get out of there?
Wasn't Sai gonna like do all she could to give me a lighter sentence though?
I remember Sis telling me a while ago, in order to overturn a sentence, you need definitive evidence that proves the subject's innocence.
Okay.
So what you're saying is, we just gotta find that evidence, right?
Then we're on the case.
Do I get to play as Morgana?
There's no time for us to waste. We're going to show off what the Phantom Thieves are capable of. One last time.
That's right. Let's go!
We're gonna save our leader no matter what it takes.
Also, is Maruki alive? Because we were hanging with them, I guess literally, on the edge of the cliff, and the helicopter came. So, is Maruki still okay? Guess we'll find out.
Really?
Really? Oh my god, just reminds me of that school line.
Now that we know the name, all we need is an address. You're right. We'll succeed if we all do it together. Sis has yet to say anything, but I believe she's looking into possible actions as well. As for me, I will look into every viable solution. Thanks. Make sure you give my regards to Shiho-san.
Oh, she's talking with An.
Oh, could we try getting their help as well? I'm sure they would gladly cooperate. That would be a great help. I'll leave that to you. We'll talk again tomorrow. Let's save him, no matter what.
I already told you. There was nothing wrong with his conduct. I was his guardian, so I should know best. I bet you're just trying to dig up some dirt. You probably want to pin a crime on him. But I'm not gonna let that happen. You hear me?
Oh wow.
I'll announce his name as the key figure in the completion of the medicine at the next conference.
It's all my confidants. Most likely, except for Shinya And Chihaya.
I've heard that Miwa-chan's progress is going well.
Indeed, that's true, but
I'm certain that this will help prove his good character in the trials. Please, I want to increase his chances of being found innocent as much as possible.
I see. So that's why.
You'll cooperate too, right?
And so we need to release an official opinion from this school to object his arrest to the police.
Wow, that's a throwback. Miwa-chan. Yeah, that's the patient that Takemi was convinced that she killed. Well, no, that her drug, I think, failed on. But then it turns out that she actually, like, she wasn't dead. And, like, that was her whole purpose of being a physician. So, that's a cool callback to her. So now that she's gonna support us because we helped her with her research. And now Kawakami in the faculty office. Oh, but all the teachers are here too. Look, you have Miss Chono, Usami, Ushimaru, the goat. My man, Ushimaru. He's probably back to his old, like, pissed off self, where he's like, settle down, or whatever. Anyways.
You'll all agree with me, correct?
I mean, Ushimaru probably won't. He fucking hates my guts. The others might, though.
What good are teachers if they don't believe in their students?
Miss Chono's like, well, he did get most of my school questions correct, so I guess he's a pretty good student. And Ushimaru's like, well, he did dodge my chalk.
Yeah, that's the kid.
EY.
Also, you guys know someone in public security, right? Won't you introduce me to him?
Why does EY now have a peace sign on his jacket?
I have to protect him, using whatever means necessary. I'm begging you.
EY and his connections.
Please, I beg of you. Please help me collect enough signatures.
Oh, that's nice of Mishima.
I want to help a friend who's innocent. He's a really good guy. He always fights for the sake of others. He's my best friend.
Yeah, Mishima, I agree. Mishima probably had one of the coolest.
Please tell me if you know of this young man.
You probably had one of the coolest confidants because we actually got to see his shadow self instead of it being like another antagonistic force against him. And the coolest thing is that we didn't change Mishima's heart. He became self-aware and I would say accepted his shadow in a sense. So I think Mishima's a fucking amazing character, honestly. I really enjoyed his confidant. And Oya, I haven't seen Oya in forever. Also, isn't this the neighborhood in which I got arrested? And with the Shido?
I need testimonies from people to use in the special article in regards to him. Did he truly look like a boy who'd cause an assault here? There's a discrepancy in the other residents' testimonies in the court decision at the time. Please, you have to remember.
But, lady, it's 12 a.m.
A certain young man is faced with a dilemma due to the unjust oppression by the government.
Oh man, I would have hoped Yoshida became prime minister after we outed Shido. That's like my headcanon, where Yoshida becomes prime minister.
He is suffering from a crime he did not commit.
Damn right.
He is a promising young man who will support this country's future. What justice is there in a country without it being able to save such an individual? This cannot be allowed.
Oh, he has some good points. I think I'll vote for him.
Yes, it's thanks to that young man.
Oh my gosh, Hifumi's using her celebrity status. I guess so. I mean, I guess after finishing her arc, she shouldn't be that popular as she is, right? Because she fell off basically because her shogi matches were rigged, right? So in a sense, kind of popular still, but she's more of a model now, I guess, right?
I would still be trapped in that awful match fixing if not for his support.
Oh, I see. So she's talking about it.
And now, this honest gentleman is locked up in juvenile hall, despite being innocent. This time, I wish to be the one to come to his rescue.
My friends supporting me. Oh, rest in peace, no Chihaya or Shinya.
You escaped the prison of the heart only to be imprisoned in reality.
Yeah, like, that seems to be the fate.
What a most ironic outcome. Your wish for others' happiness prevailed over your own. However, I feel as though all is finally well. In the end, you willingly chose the correct path. Most importantly, you never compromised your values for your own well-being. The final arcana you have acquired is the world.
Zawardo? Also, wow, I'm surprised they're giving this to me. Wasn't this like... I guess I can say that now that we're this far into the game. Wasn't this Narukami's, like, Persona 4 protagonist? Wasn't this his, like, his arcana too at the end of the game? Right? The most powerful arcana. It only houses 2 personas. Or 1 persona, Izanagi no Okami, right? The creator of Japanese mythology, I think, or whatever.
It is the power for an individual to stand on their own 2 feet, swayed by none. That power shall fuel the hope shared amongst your friends and yourself to strive towards a better future. With the world, you are no longer without a place to belong, and will never trudge a path alone again.
I see. Let me guess, the world houses Satanael.
My own duties end here as well.
So I'm pretty sure Satanael is basically the, like, is the ultimate persona. Just like for you, it's Izanagi no Okami.
You were truly a remarkable guest.
Thanks, Igor. I'll see you in Persona 6 whenever that comes out. Like, a decade from now or something. God. Waiting for, like, Atlas games is like waiting for Bethesda to make the next Elder Scrolls. Later B. I'm off to the next game. Yes, this means my rehabilitation is complete. Wow, that really matched with the music there. I think that was unintentional. That's cool though. That must be Lavenza, right?
Long time no see. We met last on Christmas Eve, right? Never mind, it's nothing. I have 2 great pieces of news for you today.
Interesting that she comments like that. I guess it's because like the cognition was like shifted a bit, that's why. Between the 2 realities.
First, we finally managed to prosecute Masayo Shishido. He'll likely be found guilty. I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very useful.
Glad to hear that.
To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point. But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change. The only charges right now are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery.
And yeah, true, I guess it's not that they can condone him for murder. Akechi, without a doubt, is still a terrible person. He's the one who committed the murders. But still, they killed off my rival. Ah, what a character. I mean, Eventually, once I play this game for the second time and go through it, and I complete absolutely everything that this game has to offer, like absolutely everything, because that's just how I play games, I will put out a review video for this game and voice all my thoughts, because there's quite a lot to say about this. But I think I need to take my time and absorb everything once again to fully gain insight. It's the same thing with Persona 4 too. Like, if you ever have a chance, definitely like replay a Persona game. If you've played it only one time, you'll pick up on a lot of cool different like small details and like environmental changes that you didn't understand the first time, and it's so great. Like, these games are just, there's so much care put into them. It's a real treat.
I knew that proving the metaverse's existence would be difficult, but I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes though, including everything you know about. Now for the other piece of good news. As of today, you'll be free to go.
Woo, no more prison bread and distilled water for me. I don't know what they serve in prison, actually. Can't relate. Really?
That's right.
Hit her with that.
Shido's confession brought light to the truth of your case. We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest. Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man. The others did everything they could for you. Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point. To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago.
I'm honestly surprised that the woman involved in the case was not an important character. Like, she didn't have a name or like a portrait or anything, just some random.
That wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well. Regardless, the righteous phantom thieves are gone. All that remains is for us adults to lead society in the right direction.
Yeah, before you guys fuck it up again, right? And then Persona 6 has to happen.
Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say.
I do. For a select few, I suppose. I trust you, sort of. We made a promise.
Thank you. Still, I'm glad I was able to save you in court. I've never felt so happy in my entire life.
True. I guess for Sai, this was a true case of justice. Not the false one she's been, I guess, forced to follow under the SIU director.
I'm not quite sure how to put it, but saving your future meant more to me than my own career. I feel like you even taught me how to live.
Looks like someone did need a change of heart after all.
That's not true. By the way, there's something that's been on my mind. What did the treasure of my world turn out to be?
Good question. I don't think I know what that is. I don't remember. Because I don't know.
And that's perfectly fine. This isn't an investigation after all. I suppose it doesn't matter now one way or the other. There is one more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this.
Actually, it's quite poetic that we don't know what Sai's treasure is. It was just in a briefcase. It could be anything. That's pretty cool.
But I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me. Makoto helped show me that as well. Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a defense lawyer.
I see.
I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else. Going forward, I want to enact justice not for myself, but for the sake of others. Well then, I need to go submit the paperwork for your release. Thank you again for everything you've done. See you later.
No sweat. I just had to, you know, kill 2 gods. Basically. Now that I think about it, didn't... Wait, no, in Persona 4 you kill 3 gods. I guess that's kind of spoiler, but yeah, wow. In Persona 4 you actually do a lot more.
Hey, you kept me waiting. Jeez. To be honest, I didn't really want to come, but Futaba just wouldn't stop bugging me. Anyway, you're a free man now, aren't you? It'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch. All right, let's go home. It's cold, so get in quick.
Can we go to Big Bang Burger first? No? I need to go to the washroom.
It's not moving at all.
Oh my god, this is like the first day of school.
Due to the railway incident this morning, widespread delays have impacted the various lines and...
What? Railway incident?
Another accident, huh?
Oh my god, this actually is like the first day of school.
Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
Yup, and all you kept saying was, you know, I'll kick you out and you'll be expelled if you do one wrong thing. Holy crap. It's actually months ago too. Oh yeah. Nope. I do.
It's almost been a whole year since then. Huh.
That's right.
Thinking back, that was pretty awful to you. Throwing you in that storage room all by yourself.
You had your reasons. Plus you were skeptical back then too. I mean, from his perspective, I was a criminal.
Then again, soon you're gonna be. Made some great friends here. You'd better thank them when we get back, alright?
But Akechi's not there. Akechi?
Woohoo! Namaste!
I'm walking out of here now.
Whoa.
You did it!
Oh, the right, the Sayuri's there.
It has been a while.
Not bad. You look fine.
I'm glad you seem well.
Thanks, Haru. Also, I'm not drugged up like last time I was in prison.
And the best for last, me. So we meet again. It's good to see you.
I'm hungry.
All right, so let's grab a table.
Wow, she actually... Wait, is there food? No food.
I gotta head out and grab some groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Sojudo, you've been heading out a lot lately when we're all gathered. Are you okay?
Now we're only missing one last person.
Oh, Sumide. I was like, Akechi? No.
She texted me a little while ago that she's finished with practice and heading here.
I was like, fuck.
I'm guessing she'll be here any minute now.
Maybe I'm just an Akechi fanboy. Nah, he's a really great character.
Senpai! Welcome back.
All right, that's everyone.
Come on, Sumire, take a seat.
Man, it went well, yeah?
I'm so glad we didn't give up.
This was certainly worth the effort.
We didn't know what to do once you were gone. But then we realized something. Even if we don't have the metaverse or any other special powers, we can still change reality.
That's right.
If we didn't do that at the very least, we'd be betraying the entire reason we stood up to Maruki.
I change reality all the time, actually, you know? Sometimes I wake up at 7 a.m. Sometimes I wake up at 11 a.m. You never know what I'm gonna do. And when I wake up at a different time, I change my reality. That's the truth right there.
We'll oppose the injustices of this reality with our own strength. That's what we all agreed upon.
Ever since then, we've been doing just that. Busting our asses, trying to get you out of the clink.
Well, I appreciate it, you guys.
Not just us. Everyone who believed in you joined us.
Thanks to that, we've got our leader back.
But we're no longer the Phantom Thieves. It took you long enough.
Sorry, man. We were trying real hard, you know?
They treated you fine, right? Actually, did you lose some weight?
No, I'm always skinny.
It would be understandable. I've heard the food in prison is quite foul.
You're not one to talk, Yusuke. You live on, like, food stamps or something.
So, what did you eat?
Was it bugs? Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian?
All three in a sandwich.
You're missing the point.
You're gonna get some good food soon enough, though. Boss is out getting stuff for our party right now. Come on, everyone's back together. It's time to celebrate.
I guess you really were hungry. Oh, and that wasn't you?
But that was Sumide.
Sorry about that.
Ah, it was Sumire.
Sojiro will be back soon. Just hang in there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for not minding my business. But we heard from Boss. You're going back home next month?
Ah, yes. Of course. It wouldn't be an ending to a Persona game if the protagonist did not go back home. Just like in 4.
Can't you stay here?
No, I must leave because that is what the protagonist does.
Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they? Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
Honestly, going back to my home country actually seems like the best option because, one, my face is known to the public as the leader of the Phantom Thieves, so even though I'm proven innocent, there is a higher than 0% chance that I can still be targeted by, like, someone who still doesn't like the Phantom Thieves or who is related to Shido's party. So, like, you don't know that, and especially with the metaverse gone, I don't have my personas to defend myself. Or can I even use the metaverse now to escape from, like, dangerous people? So I would say, yeah, actually getting out of here is a very, like, realistic type of response here, I think.
What's the matter? We were all so excited a moment ago.
True, you know, let's party. It's a game. It's not realistic. Well, too realistic.
How about this? If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct? Today, we can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our disbandment.
What kind of commemoration is that?
Oh my god, Anna's so sad, but her voice.
I was serious when I said it. It sounds like a good idea to me.
Haru's like, I'm good with anything as long as it's big and flashy and expensive.
I guess you're right. We just gotta double our excitement for today.
Man, I wish Akechi was here for these fucking parties, because he'd be like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Guess I'll go along with it, but I won't like it. You know, like, I'm creating scenarios in my head right now where Akechi is just part of these, of these slice of life conversations, and he's just completely disassociated with the team, but he still goes along with it.
About that, there's something I need to tell you guys. I've decided to go with him when he leaves.
Whoa, that's actually pretty cool. Because that didn't happen in, well, imagine if you took Teddy with them. Oh, you just imagine that now. That's pretty cool though. I guess that makes sense, because, I mean, Morgana's basically he's basically my companion.
He's pretty special after all. Plus, we need someone there in case he turns back into a delinquent.
Okay, don't worry, I'm not gonna be assaulting any more Prime Minister candidates, alright? I hope not. I've never been a delinquent.
Really?
Really?
Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
Sounds good.
I don't know. Is that important?
Yeah, true. Who?
You're not leaving for another month, right?
Yes, so I'll be here till March.
It is far too early for a farewell party.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration.
Good. I need more time to spend. I need to max Shinya. I need Sumide's last bond and Chihaya. So give me like 5 days? Like 5 days is more than enough. Please, game.
Oh, how dare you! Sumire, at least you're on my side, right?
Me? Then, what say we call this a second round welcoming party?
That's the ticket, my re-welcoming party. Nobody can complain about that. So, for the food at my party, I demand sushi! Sushi!
Sushi, okay. You know what I really would have liked to? Like, what if, cause you know, like, Morgana transformed into a human during Maruki's reality. It would have been really cool if during, like during the whole time, this would have taken a lot of, like, extra coding work, but what if, Morgana's human form was, like, an actual, like, permanent change in Morgana, and, like, in combat, he fights in his human form. Like, that'd be so cool. Like, imagine human Morgana, you know, summoning his persona, using his combat abilities, having, like, completely different animations. Like I said, that would be, like, really expensive, because, like, that would completely revamp the character. Well, not revamp, but, like, it would give him new animations. It would change his Showtime animations especially, but yeah. I was just thinking about that, like, because they put so much effort into, like, Morgana's, like, change. Or I guess not, I don't know. I feel like that was really cool that they did that, though. Still, what the hell can Morgana eat as a cat? Like, is sushi even good for cats?
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside.
Yeah, I know. I say that with my sister's friends too. When she brings her friends over, they're fucking loud. I can hear them, like, across the house.
Chief, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
And it's Morgana.
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know? Here.
No, I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
Oh my god, it's like that meme where, like, you feed the guy something and he's like, ooh, it's good.
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where he got that from.
That's just part and parcel of who I am. The one, the only Morgana.
Stop trying to talk so big. You're just a cat now.
Yeah, that's true. Imagine if Sojiro could see your human form.
Shut up! I don't need to hear that from some dumb ape.
What was that?
Dumb ape? Isn't that what Kamoshida's slave book had about Ryuji's description? That's kind of interesting.
It's things like that. You get angry so fast. Oh, and you're vulgar.
You little... Why don't you go disappear again?
Vulgar.
Shut up! We're supposed to be celebrating, not fighting!
They're at it again.
You guys never change, do you?
Seriously, that weirdo Inari.
Oh, and now she's poking fun at Yusuke.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
He's not weird. He's a bro, that's why. Yusuke's great. If Akechi never existed, Yusuke is, like, actually my favorite male party member.
Don't worry. Being weird is just a sign of your individuality.
There we go.
You don't need to defend him about that.
Sumide's like, I'm not defending him, it's the truth. And Yusuke's like, so direct.
Well, anyways, we're all here now. Let's kick this party off!
Please, I'm starving.
Very well.
Sojiro, I want sushi!
That very well sounded a bit off.
Very well. Who are you calling a weirdo? Very well.
I don't know, for some reason that sounded a bit off on the voice line. Okay. Delicious food, fluffy sheets. I guess home is what you make of it, even in this abandoned building of all places. Hey, take care of me like this back home too, okay? I mean...
But seriously.
Aren't I moving back to, like, live with my parents, right? So, like, will they be accepting that I'm bringing home a cat? I guess it doesn't matter. I wanted to ask you something. Remember the tail end of Maruki's palace? When I was actually flying? That wasn't a dream, right? Why do you ask? I mean, it's not anything important, but I still can't figure out how that was possible in the first place. Your wish was granted, I guess, right? So this is just a theory, but don't you still have that star Jose gave you? Oh yeah. You mean that one plot device that creates showtimes that never occurred again? Oh, apparently it's still in my pocket. I have to... It's all moldy now. It's been here for a couple months now. The star's lost its luster. That was shining the last time you looked at it, right? So it really was the effect of the star. Oh, well of course it was, now that I think about it. There's no other way that the idea of a cat converting into a helicopter could suddenly become a common cognition. Or maybe it is. Well, we're through with the metaverse, and it only happened in the most extreme of emergencies. Also, what happens to Jose with Mementos actually destroyed now? Is Jose just like... What, is he gone? I mean, I feel like Jose was just a merchant, like, he didn't really have a story, so... I mean, I guess he's not that important, but yeah. So I have a feeling that won't be happening again anytime soon. I guess not. I mean, Sumire doesn't have a showtime with anybody. Yeah, now that I think about it. But I'll never be able to see Akechi's showtime again. Oh my god. Hey, do you think we can meet again tomorrow evening? If it's alright with you, we have much to talk about. What should I do tomorrow? Oh, it's a date? Okay. Of course we're gonna do it. Spend time with Haru. I'll be waiting. Perfect. I'll see you tomorrow then. Oh right, it's Valentine's Day. That's why. You never change, do you?
Come on, let's go to bed. You're working at the shop from tomorrow onward, right?
I guess I am. Somehow I can fit my phone and the star into one single pocket without it bulging. I truly have a bottomless pocket. Every day is so boring. I don't care if it's just courtesy. I want chocolate. What? You're giving him chocolate? Watch where you're going, old man. Who cares about Valentine's Day anyways? Yeah, that's me. I'm off to work on Valentine's Day. Okay. Time with Haru, I guess.
Oh, right. Today's Valentine's Day. No wonder there were so many guys bringing girls in here. Don't you have anything exciting happening? I mean, you've been here nearly a whole year.
If I don't romance any of the girls, do I get to spend it with the boys? Like Ryuji, Mishima, and Yusuke or something? Imagine if I spent Valentine's with Akechi. That'd be great. Be like, oh, really, Joker, I see. So you failed to land a girl, so now you're spending it with a killer like me. Well, I guess I can give you some chocolate, or something. That'd be fucking great.
You know, when I was young, ooh boy.
Okay, Sojino, okay. I mean, did you used to go out like every night with like a lady or something? Don't give me that shit.
Good evening.
Wow, she's all dressed up.
The cafe is still...
Oh, you should have just told me.
Shut up, Sojiro, get out of here.
Here, I'll leave the store to you. Enjoy yourselves.
You know, I wonder what Morgana's response would have been if I romanced on in this specific scenario. Would he be like, "You betrayed me, MC. What do you mean you're On's boyfriend?" That would have been hilarious. Also, I really like the, I just noticed now, the date has a ribbon on it. That's so cool. And it has chocolate, wow.
I'm sorry, you must be tired.
It's okay.
I just really wanted some time alone with you.
Same here.
That's comforting to hear. But Can I say one thing? When I realized you were gone, I was honestly terrified. I was so scared I'd lost you forever.
Aw. My bad.
It's okay. At any rate,
I'm not gone.
here, chocolate, made from scratch.
I know you're a good cook, Haru. Not like the Persona 4 girls. So I trust this chocolate, okay? With homegrown... Oh. Nah. Yeah, actually, let's ask. What'd you make it with?
Well, I didn't begin quite that early in the process. But it sounds like a lovely idea. Perhaps next year I'll grow some cacao.
Get Haru's chocolate. Oh boy, is there a unique chocolate for every single, like, girl? Oh my goodness. I will never eat this, Haru. I will treasure it in my inventory forever.
I know it's a bit late to ask, but we're back now, right? In our proper reality?
Sounds like it.
Oh, I should have mentioned, I've received an unofficial offer from Okumura Foods.
About?
But I haven't given up on my dream of a humble cafe. I think I ought to work as an ordinary employee first. That should help me learn some vital lessons.
Yeah, about how shit it is being an actual, like, food worker. But still, nonetheless, vital lessons, definitely. I learned a fuck ton by working in foods and retail. I'll be cheering you on.
Thank you. May I sit next to you?
Sure.
Apologies if I'm being too forward. This is just so calming.
Rest easy, my beating heart.
Returning home next month, yes?
That's right. A long distance relationship? Are you mad?
More sad than mad.
I guess so.
But I can't stop you. We've agreed to work through this. Now we'll just have to do our best. I've been thinking... When I joined the Phantom Thieves, I wanted to be someone who helps those in need.
Yeah, you wanted to be a heroine, right?
I imagined myself as my childhood heroines, champions of justice.
I think that's admirable. It's honestly actually quite similar to An. An too wanted to be a role model, but she admired the villains because they were so like charismatic and bold. So I find it a pretty cool contrast.
But I found something more than that.
You found me.
Now I've got someone in my heart. I'll do whatever it takes to make them happy. And it's not about justice or any high ideals. It's about what I want.
Your reality, Haru. Who are you talking about? Genshin Impact dialogue options.
Who indeed?
And I spent a romantic evening with Haru. Oh no, fade to black. That really is sweet though. Well, that was nice.
Perfect timing. You've got a guest.
Oh? Akechi? Maruki. No, Sai.
Sorry to bother you this early in the morning.
Okay.
I was wondering if you'd like this. There's no obligation, of course.
Chocolate? Sai's Giri Choco. Sweet. More rare stuff, I'll take it.
You've helped me through a lot. I wanted to express my appreciation. Sorry for how this is coming off. I didn't mean for it to seem like I'm just dumping my leftovers on you.
Hey, free food is free food, okay? We take that. That's a food W right there. Not at all. Thank you.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
We accept with graciousness free food, okay? We always do.
So, thank you.
Well, look at this hotshot. Lucky guy having a gorgeous lady drop by this early just to give you treats.
Yeah, Sai is pretty, honestly. I'm surprised that you can't actually romance her. I guess because she's part of the story, like she's more of a story-focused character. So it's like, she's like Morgana too, where her bond progresses naturally. So I guess it wouldn't make sense that you can just romance her. Maybe, I don't know. I wonder if you could no, you can't romance her. There was no option, I think.
I hope you don't mind that I stopped by today. No doubt you already got some from someone special.
Oh, Sai's just completely ignoring Sojido's comment.
I should really be going anyway. Sorry to impose.
What if I romanced Makoto? Would she be like, I see you're dating my sister? Don't fuck this up, Joker.
And this is hardly the end of my debt, of course. Chocolate isn't going to cover all you've done for me.
Yeah, I'll take a Big Bang Burger next.
See you around.
Later. That's nice of Sai.
Oh!
Oh, it's Oya.
I heard they finally turned you loose. I'm glad you're doing okay.
Me too.
I expected at least a phone call, though.
I was too busy partying.
Anyhow, you're free, and that's worth celebrating.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I'm getting all the chocolates. Let's go.
I was hoping I'd get a chance to hand this over, so this is good timing.
Sure. More freebies. We'll take that.
You know how it was Valentine's Day yesterday?
What a treat.
It's just a token of my appreciation, so don't go feeling guilty about not getting me anything. How about you consider it a sign of trust from one comrade to another?
That's true. Together we saved your colleague who was in hiding. So we definitely are comrades.
See ya.
Later.
Morning.
Whoa, there's On. Usually it's Ryuji who's ambushing me by the school gate, but no, this time it's On.
We usually don't run into each other here, huh?
Yeah, you never told me where you live, so I don't know where you're situated.
Oh, yeah. This is for you.
Let me guess. Sweet chocolate.
I was going to give it to you at school, but as long as we're both here, have some chocolate. You know, for Valentine's Day.
Thanks. Us lovers. Ironic, right? Because she's the lover's persona. Us friends.
As friends. Close friends.
Damn right. If anything, On and Ryuji are still the toughest friends that I've got here. We started out the Phantom Thieves. The two of, well, four of us and Morgana.
I'll be counting on you.
Do I get some from Shiho too? That'd be nice. I doubt it though. I think it's just my confidants.
Great timing. I was just headed to your classroom. Here, take this.
Sweet. I guess Sumire won't give me any, right? Because I didn't max out our bond.
It's chocolate. Think of it as a token of appreciation for all you do for us.
Thanks. I'll be sure to, no, just take it.
Don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be a big deal. See you again soon, okay?
Later. I want to read the description of this chocolate. Is it like different?
Oh, I'm glad I got to see you.
Oh my god, Hifumi, now you're ambushing me? Also, you don't even go to Shujin. You go to Yusuke's school. Why are you here?
I'm relieved you're safe.
Also, why isn't Yusuke giving me chocolate? I feel betrayed.
On that note, I have a small gift for the occasion, if you'll accept it.
Does EY give me chocolate? What about Yoshida? Here, take some chocolate. Hifumi's.
Apparently these days, people give chocolate to friends, even when it's purely platonic.
I don't give chocolate to shit on Valentine's Day because guess what? It's just another fucking day to me. Oh, and I have no friends.
Seems like a fine opportunity to celebrate your return, and express my gratitude.
Well, gratitude accepted. Thanks.
I hope Shogi brings us even closer together.
Yeah. I guess so. I'll visit you if I have nothing to do. I do need to hang out with some other people eventually, because I have more...
Welcome back.
I have more of those gifts I need to get from hanging out with people at different places. I'll have to do my research, though, after I beat the game so I can finish decorating my room. Takemi. Rare for her to be here.
I wasn't sure I'd even see you, but I guess this is good timing. Here, take this.
Thanks.
Figured you deserved a little appreciation.
Us lover? What's with these options?
Who knows? Don't get your hopes up. Sounds like you've been through a lot. It's kind of a relief to see you're the same as ever. Remember, I'm pretty close by if you ever come down with something. Call whenever you need to.
That's a relief, honestly.
See you later then.
I know it's sudden, but could you watch the store?
Sure thing. Wow, I can't believe it. I got chocolate from all the girls. But none from Ryuji, none from Yusuke, none from Yoshida, none from EY. I mean, Shinya makes sense because I didn't max him out. And Chihaya too, because I didn't max her out. Also, imagine if Akechi gives me chocolate. He's like, well, I tried making this little piece of shit. I burned it, so you can have it. And it's like Akechi's burnt chocolate. And then the description is like minus 100 health or something. That'd be hilarious.
I gotta head out for a bit. Think you can keep an eye on things?
Sure thing. Oh,
were you working? Sorry to distract you.
Kawakami.
I thought I'd stop by on the way home from work. Partly so I could give you this.
Yeah, I guess I didn't get some from you yet. Also, you're not wearing your maid uniform. Guess that'd be awkward though.
You've done so much for me after all. I wanted to say thanks.
It was my pleasure. We helped solve your injustice as well. With those extorting parents. She said it rough. I'll gladly accept.
Oh, and I didn't get to say it at work, but welcome back. I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, she knows.
Oh, right. I whipped up a little study guide for the classwork you missed. It should cover most of the important stuff.
Oh god.
If you're still having trouble with any of it, you can always ask me, okay? I'm your teacher. That's my job.
Is it gonna say get homework?
Anyway, I'll see you at school.
No, it doesn't, thank god. When we get homework, you must study. You must.
Oh, perfect timing. You got a sec?
Why am I closing the store now?
Cool. I just wanted to give you something.
More chocolate?
Don't worry, not gonna make it weird. Just, if Sojiro saw, he'd get ideas and start freaking out.
Yeah, I get you.
So, here you go.
I'll never let you have my daughter. You have to fight me first. Yeah. Okay, I thought she was gonna actually throw it at me for a second.
A chocolatey gift for my friend and squad mate.
Oh yeah.
If you want to pay me back, I'll take a year's supply of instant noodles.
Request rejected. Also, get chocolate. That's impossible. Not really impossible, but that's a lot.
What? You thought I was serious? Relax. It's just a gift from me to you. 'Cause you're my key item, right? And you always will be.
Aw. That's real sweet of Futaba. Man, none from the guys. Also, time skipped. Hey, everyone free after school tomorrow? I should be available. Why? There's something I want to talk about. Think we could all meet up at LeBlanc. Can you check if boss is free too, MC? Okay. That works for me. Me too. I can head over once school's finished. All good here? Likewise. Then let's all head there when we can. Yeah, see you guys later. Ryuji wants to talk? Did something happen to him? Yeah, he got dumped, but yeah, he didn't get any chocolate. That's why. He's super salty. Or something. I don't know. It's okay. I'll give him...
You sure you want me hanging around? I can step out for a bit if you like.
Alright, Ryuji, don't worry. It's okay. I understand. I'll give you some of my chocolate.